All right. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a Friday. It is a Friday. Lonix, it's good to see you. Hey, Alex. Wouter, Rhino. Hey, Gideon, Dragnos. Hey, Davey. And Gideon, I have been more than nice to Waffle. He found his way into my office this morning somehow. And that little flabby turd did that thing where he was scratching himself and he just flung fur all over the place directly into my keyboard. So now I have to, I guess take the keys off and get all the fur out. Hey, Randir. Hey, Bishop. Bishop, you still need those missions. I've got, I think, just enough cargo for 2 full chains of missions. Hey, Carlist. Hey, Raymond. I mean, Gideon, he did it right in front of me, He jumped up, did it, and then walked away. Yeah, Bishop, I got you, man. I got you. You could, join on me at your leisure. And Raymond, it is good to see you, buddy. And no, I have not taken them yet. I will take them now, actually. Since it's going to take forever to load in. Yeah, Bishop, I did. I actually just accepted it. Hey, too fast. Happy Friday indeed. Boy, golly, I'll be so excited when this event is over. Or just when I run out of cargo for it so I can be free from my shackles. I went out and bought a whole C last night. In-game, not with real money. I don't know why I did it. I do not know why. Yeah, Carlos, I actually finally got around to updating all the different what do you call those things? The pictures, the membership pictures. And I need to go back and spruce up a couple. But all in due time. Luna, I really thought about it. And the only reason that I did not do it, Luna, was because, well, it was definitely because I told Bishop I would be here so he could get the skins. And not at all because it was too cold to take the tops out of the MR2, because I was going to drive down to the park and do car things. I actually need to take a look at my my driver's side mirror. It's a little loose. Like, it doesn't come off, but it's very wobbly. So I need to go take care of that eventually. Oh, I thought about it. Luna, I think about it every day. And Raymond, just so you know, I have taken meds. Meds have been taken. Including this awful prednisone. Cool. Hey, Wolf. And Raymond, what is this one small, teeny tiny favor? Hey, Sean. Oh, yeah, Rhino. I remember that being a phrase while playing League of Legends. Because, it's a 5-player team.
Welcome.
And you'd have like 4 people all decked out in fancy skins, and then somebody in the default. And, well, I mean, you can derive the jokes there. Gideon, I think that's just a scuff. I need to actually get a paint application and fix it. It is the only damage to that car. Because that bumper, oh, those bumpers are very delicate. If you're talking about that little gray or black scuff right on the very edge of the bumper, driver's side, or left-hand side, because I know driver's side kind of changes depending on where you're at. Yeah, that's the only scuff on the car. So I just need to take like a little paint pen and paint that up. Negative Gideon. For whatever reason, Toyota came out with an eagle logo for the MR2. A lot of people call it the chicken. Lonix I actually bought from a guy in Dallas. I found him. Okay, so Lonix, I know there's gonna be some accusations here. Lonix, would you believe me if I told you that I searched every single car listing in America? Michael, I don't know if you've got time to do some mining, but it has not gone live yet. So if you can really hurry it up and select the fastest refining processes, you're good. Now, there's a chance that it does not go live today, and it waits until next week, which I would prefer. But yeah, so Lonix, I was on Facebook Marketplace, and what I did is I increased my search radius to 500 miles. And then I would just hop, skip, and jump so I could check out every single car listing in America. And then, because like, even if I filtered it by Toyota MR2, there were a few that would show up that weren't under that listing because people had listed them improperly. So, I searched every listing in America on Facebook Marketplace. I searched thousands upon thousands of cars. I also joined like 5 different groups of, you know, people that buy or sell or have MR2s looking for them. I got very persistent. That's how I tracked this one down. But this one was owned by this is going to sound silly, the chef of the Lotus racing team from like 2010. Wasn't officially Lotus, they just, you know, raced Lotus vehicles. But it was owned by the chef. And the car only has 100,000 miles on it. Like when I got it, it was 100,366 miles. Yeah, Bishop, go ahead, man. Send me a party invite. Gideon, I have not applied for a custom plate yet. I did get a Game and Fish Commission plate to support Arkansas Game and Fish Commission in our state parks. And that way I've got a cute little fish on the back of my license plate. Oh, Sean, how did that happen? Yeah, Raymond, I can do that. I can do that, no problem. Let me just send this bad boy down.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
I don't know, Gold. You know, a lot of people like to hide their softness with surliness because they've been hurt. And it's easier to cover it up than it is to just show it. Gideon, I don't think on my plate. The default plate, I think, still says the natural state. I think we used to be called the land of opportunity, but actually, that may have been Tennessee. Because, you know, a lot of people actually care a lot more than they let on, but you get made fun of or whatever for that, so, it's just a lot easier to cover that up with a gruff exterior. Raymond, I hope so, man. I hope so. Gives people time to finish this stuff out. Gives us more stability. Now, Raymond, do remember that we are in live right now, so If they did add jets to the regular one, it won't be in this build. Yeah, this is the regular Atlas. All right. So, Bishop, what we're going to do is I'm going to share this mission. And you accept it, and we just repeat that over and over and over. And it'll take probably a couple minutes per mission, just because it's got to, you know, refresh. But you ain't even got to be here. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm almost out of cargo for this. Yeah, Bishop, you don't even have to be in the same server, man. Technically, we could do this from Arena Commander. I don't want to, but... Alright, looks like you got that one, since I can't share it anymore. Yeah, of course, Raymond. How much do I have of each one? 498 copper. Okay, that's good. 16 corundum. That's good. Hey, Dan. I am doing all right, man. I am doing all right. Although I'll be excited when this event is over, or at least when I run out of the cargo for it. You know, Gold, that would be great, except, you know, I'm trying to use it. He's locked out right now. Man, Dankest, I had to see that movie in theater. And, oof. You ever see somebody in a role and you know they accepted it or they went for it because they needed the money? All right, looks like Bishop got that one. Well, you know, One Punch, I've actually made relatively very little, because I've been doing the small ones for the rep. The big missions where all the money's at. But, the small ones are the best box to rep ratio. You know, technically, One Punch, I have sacrificed literally millions. I could have been a billionaire, but I'm lazy, so I'm not. Oh, is that all you needed? Wait, yeah, is all you... Bishop, did you get the skins? Okay. I was gonna say, hold on, we got like 12 more to go. Miscommunication on my part. Man, Dankest, I might take a look, but I am really bad about watching videos. Like, growing up on dial-up and having to wait 6 hours for like a 3-minute video to load. very rarely do I go like surfing on YouTube for random videos. Like I have to be after something in particular. Yeah, Revenge. Do you need these missions as well? Yeah, Dan, like, oh my god, dude. I couldn't even manage a 56k connection. Best I could get was 26k. And because my mom was cheap, we had People PC, which used part of your connection to download advertisements to show you while you connected. I mean, Revenge, if you want the skins, and John, it's still going. It is still going. Yeah, like Revenge, if you want them, I can party you in. Yeah, People PC was awful. That and Net Zero. Ooh, yeah, no, we had those. There you go. I see ya. All right, anybody else needing these? I'm gonna keep going. It'd be so cool if I could actually see, oh, I don't know, party members. Wait, hold on. I'm an idiot. You know, Lucifer, you're honestly kind of right. Because as much as it sucked, the internet was so wild and free and new then. Like, yeah, sure, you run across some heinous things, but you do that today still. And also, like, the internet was just a place. You could leave it. Once you walked away from the computer, it no longer followed you. It wasn't this imperfect singularity that it is now, where it encompasses everything in a twisted way. Like, you would discover something like neopets.com and it was cool. It hadn't been invaded by all the ad space yet and ultra monetized. You could go play Medivia or RuneScape or Smaug or whatever. You had to have patience. Oh my goodness, it taught you patience. Wolf, I'm thinking maybe, but I would love to be wrong. Raymond, I think they'll sneak it in. Yeah, they'll just do it. Yeah, and Sam, like I didn't actually get a Steam account until like 2010, 2011. I was like, gee golly, I don't know if I trust this. Yeah, exactly, One Punch. Like having to download songs, and it might be, oh my god, might be the most ill-described song, and you download it, and it's not even the right song. Like, you know, I don't know. System underscore of underscore a underscore down underscore whatever dot mp3. That's actually how I discovered Monty Python. You guys remember when Passion of the Christ came out? You guys remember that movie? Since I lived in Arkansas, this movie took everything by storm. Because, you know, it was all the Jesus stuff. And all the local churches got together and donated a bunch of money to the theater. So anybody who wanted to go see the movie could go see it for free without having to pay anything. Because, you know, share the message of Jesus and whatnot. But my grandfather, being the absolute cheapest, cheap, just cheapo jerkwad, a man who would buy a colander to do a bucket's job if the colander was cheaper, decided he wasn't going to fall for that because he was still going to have to pay for the popcorn and the drink. And that's how they get you. Yeah, directed by Mel Gibson. Sorry. Directed by Mel Gibson. So what does he decide to do? He jumps on the World Wide Web and learns about, you know, peer-to-peer sharing, like LimeWire and uTorrent and whatnot. And this was the early days. And he decides he's going to download The Passion of the Christ. He's going to steal the Jesus movie so he doesn't have to pay for popcorn and a soda, which would have been about $6 at this time. Maybe 10. I don't know. So anyway, by the way, he has dial-up. And this uses our phone connection. So he's downloading what he thinks is Passion of the Christ. We go a solid week without a phone connection. A week of him downloading this. And he finally downloads the movie. And we're all gathered around to watch the Jesus film that he stole. And it turns out he downloaded Monty Python's Life of Brian. Which, I'm going to be honest, is the better film, I think, between the two. But yeah, so a week of no phone use whatsoever. All for the wrong film. To avoid spending $6 on popcorn and a soda. Because the movie was free. You could see the movie for free. So yeah. Like we got to the scene where like they give like the incense and the myrrh and the gold. And he's like, "Hold on now, that's not a woman." And he's like, that's just another dude playing a woman. And then like they all come back in and like, you know, hit her and take the stuff to the real Jesus, and the intro starts up and he's like, "What the crap is this?" And everybody yelled at him because he loved technology. God, he loved technology, but he did not understand it. Oh, that man was the antithesis to anything electronic. Bishop, so what you want to do, go to journal. Go to journal, Bishop. Then go down to Pyro Resupply Completion Tracking. Click it. You're looking for this number. Good God, what have I been doing with my life? The magic number you want to hit is 2800. Once you hit this number out of 2800, you're good. You've got all the rewards. I mean, sensible, I would love to tell him. But yeah. Rep, I wouldn't really worry about too much about the rep, Bishop. I would just look at this number. Which, I mean, you should be getting the rep. Mine is through Headhunters. You know, I have got the head contractor just from doing this mission over and over and over. What is my life? What is my life? Rhino, you sure you don't want to jump in and grab these? They're free. They are free till I run out of the cargo. Then I just don't have the cargo anymore. Raymond, I love that line because, like, right after that guy says in the most like duck-like voice, he's like, "The aqueduct." Dankus, do you want the skins? I mean, Oh, Bishop, are you still getting the points at least in the journal? Because that's the one that matters. Like, the rep is nice, but this is definitely the one that matters for the skins. Hold on, Rhino. I like the Ravager. It's nice. It's got double barrels. Hey, Charlie. Yeah, Dankus. Still on my friends list, right? Is it the same name, a different name, or what? Ooh, actually, while you do that, I'm gonna drink something because my character is getting thirsty. What was it? Public sanitation, the roads, irrigation, safe to walk the streets at night, the wine. Oh, Bishop, that's not good. That's not good. Lonix, I don't remember what the name of the skins are, but if you give me a second, I can get you a picture of them. I don't know if you can log in and just accept the missions while I'm doing it, but that's what I'm doing right now. Bishop, do me a favor. Ken had this issue. I'm trying to remember what he did to resolve it. Because you've been accepting these, right? Oh, I mean, yeah, you've been accepting it because I've been sharing them and you've been... What did he do? Lonix, it's a total of 14, which all you have to do is accept it. You don't have to do anything. I'm just sending the cargo down every time someone has it accepted. Yeah, Reefus, come on, get in here. I think I might have to go delete a couple of people off my friends list. Yeah, you've been accepting them. Bishop, do me a favor. Do me a favor. If you go to your contracts and you go to history, does it show that you have these 5 completed? Like, does it actually show these on your history list? Hold on, Gold, what about the LA studio? And Paul, I bet a whole C last night. That's what happened to my money. Wait, Bishop, do they show accepted but not completed? Yeah, Reefus, let me just log in to Spectrum and accept. Oh, that just wasted a bunch of cargo then. I'm sorry, Bishop. You're in your accepted tab. Okay. Do me a favor. Do me a favor, Bishop. Yeah, Reefus. Let me know when you're in game and I'll send you the party invite. And Dankus, let me see if it has updated. Because I accepted it over Spectrum. Yeah, I got it. I just don't think it's updated, so I might have to do a quick relog. Fortunately, we work... Nope, there we are. I gotcha, Gold. Yo, did they say they were moving the studio? Sorry, I see the conversation about the studio, but I don't see it about them actually closing it. Oh. Rhino. Thank you, Rhino. It would be nice to get something for April Fools, even if it is just a joke. Thank you, man. Bishop, do me a favor. I don't know if this will work, but log out of the game, including the launcher, and then log back in. I'll wait for you. Raymond, CIG has a studio in LA. Yeah, Bishop, I think it's just goofing. Can you abandon them at all? There we go, Reefus, I got you. Alright, Dankus, I'll send you a party invite. Yes, and we're still on 4.0.2. Because Ken had this issue earlier, Bishop. Like I said, I don't remember what he did to fix it, but he was able to get the skins later on. I had to do it like late night for him. I just want to make sure you get it, because my stockpile of cargo is running low. Oh, yeah, no, Reefus, I do too. Let me know when you're in. Yeah, Bishop, once you get back in, we'll do a single one and then see if it shows that you've completed it. And then also check your rep once you log back in, too. So, we'll get to take a little break while we wait for that. Just walk around. Maybe call a fun ship. Yeah, Reefus? Anything cool?
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Are they beating out AMD yet? Oh, Ken, really? Sorry, I saw you message me. I just haven't got around to answering my DMs yet. And Luna, I've had a lot of bad luck with the Hull C. A lot of bad luck, but we'll see what it does for me. Where's something fun? Where's my Omega? There it is. Oh no, you're good, man. You're good.
Your vehicle has been delivered.
Dankus, 1 second. I think I sent it while you were still loading in. Oh, I'll wait for you to get back on. Let me know once you're in server. All right, Bishop, I'm going to share this contract. Hey, Silas. I mean, Wolf, it is fun to fly. You know, it might not be the most ultimate one, but it is fun to fly. The Hornets are just, I mean, if you're doing PvE, like they're fine. They're just all-rounder, decent ships. You got it, Dankus. Yes, he has, Silas. Costello, I've played it a little bit. It's all right. I haven't done the event stuff in it, but honestly, dude, after doing Fight for Pyro 2.0, all that, and then Supply or Die, and dude, I'm so excited to not do an event or have an event that I don't have to do, so I can just get back to the trucking. Yeah, man, if you're just doing PvE bounty hunting, you're set. You are good. And did I forget to invite anybody to party for this? Hey, guitars. I mean, Ken, it's not the worst idea in the world. Guitars, I am finishing up my last bit of cargo for those that need the skins. Right now I'm getting Bishop, Revis, and Dankest, and Revenge in on these skins. So, you know, only the same thing that I've been doing for the last several days. I say that. It's not like it's not hard. It's just staring at the same screen. I don't have any more small corundum. Okay, here we go. And Lonix, I forgot what your answer was. Did you say that you needed you were gonna pass on this, or did you want in on it? Sorry, the chat flies by when I'm looking for these missions. Sometimes it just... Well, yeah, Ken. I mean, I'm the one that touches grass the least. I mean, any poor fool that actually has a real job is going to find this nearly impossible to knock out. Yeah, Lonix. Believe me, I think you've got time. Tell you what, we will look at this Mustang Omega while I wait for you. Shouldn't take you that long. One day they'll re-release this thing. You think the 32 is for 32-bit? Were we still on 32-bit when Star Citizen initially launched? I don't remember. When did we move to 64-bit? But it's all right. I mean, I can just knock this one out right quick and then get you in on this next one. Already got it. Actually, if anybody has any copper and wouldn't mind selling or donating the copper, I've actually got enough corundum, I think, for a third loop of missions. And Lonix, if they don't pushed alive tonight, I can definitely get you over the weekend or next week too. Early 2000s. All right, thank you, guitars. I could never remember when we made the jump. That 32 just might be left over from the Gamma then. Ooh, Costello, congratulations. Yeah, Lonix, and that'll give me time to, you know, get a little bit more cargo. Although I promise you I will not be doing this the entire week like I did this week. I mean, Reefus, just about any of them, really. Have you seen the price of, like, the Scythe now? Or the Raven? Hey, Hunter. And yeah, Paul, that's what I'm hoping that. Yeah, Luna, that's the thing. Like, I love Star Citizen, but Star Citizen, at the very least in its current state, does not respect the time of the player. And, you know, like a lot of games, you know, you can log in, achieve something in 40 minutes, and log off. And Star Citizen, it takes you 40 minutes to get off planet. Hunter, I haven't heard anything yet. I had suspicions it was going to be today. It looks like it probably won't be today. But there's always a chance. But, like I've said, egg on my face means more time to do stuff. Ooh. Well, guitars, I mean, the Pisces is cheap in game, right? Like, you could always buy it in game. But guitars, could you wait, like your alt account, does it already have a package on it? Yeah, at Seahorn, I feel like the way that they've shown the ships off, it needs to go live today. Because, you know, they like to do their hype thing. But it would be really nice if stability won out over marketing. Be really nice. Oh, guitars, why give it a Pisces as well? I mean, they kind of overlap, don't they? Yeah, I know the Geo got pulled. The medbed might be worth it, guitars. How much is it in game? Come on. Come on, update. So I'd say as cheap as it is, maybe just send your alt account the UEC for it. But I think they have gone up, haven't they? Come on. Come on. You can do this. You can update. Ah, look at all these missions I could be doing. Oh yeah, guitars, that's not much. Shoot, I'd say just give it the UEC for that. Like, I understand wanting it on the account, but... Because I'm not gonna lie, that's what I do with most ships that I want. I just buy them so I permanently have them. But 500k, that's not too much. Yeah, Wouter, like, I get what they do with Evocati, but with it being all waves already, just let everybody handle it, or subs handle it. Oh, come on. Refresh. Hey, Calvin. Gotta be here now, right? Yeah, sure thing, Lord. I appreciate it. You know, Lord, I'm actually at the point where I need copper more than I do corundum. Because I did a little bit of refining last night, and I think I've got about 3 orders ready. So now it's actually come back around to where I need copper again. Like some sort of crackhead. There we go. Oh, what? You guys see that? That was awful. That was vile. Oh, Lord, only if you feel like it. I don't want you to have to, you know, break your back for it. That was rude. Yeah, Reefus. Sorry I didn't get you fully finished out, but if you make it back later and I still have some, you're welcome to it. And at the very least, it gets you closer. Looks like you might have a couple of days after all to get it finished. Does it, guitars? Yeah, I remember reading that the whole, you know, tomato soup or whatever, tomato juice didn't actually work. I think this is like the longest I've ever had to wait. I think this is going to be 40,000 by the time I'm done. Oh, that's daylight savings time, right? And if that is the case, then yes, I hate it the most. Wait, Rhino, do you not? Oh, I just kind of assumed they were everywhere. Costello, a lot of people think that it's going to be available at Invictus. Or, well, technically Defense Con, which is during Invictus, but right after. Why am I not getting this mission? Gallerin, how you doing? And gold it is. It's very dumb. Yes, Costello. It's end of April / early May. Just making sure nobody accepted it, because this is taking a lot longer than what it normally takes to refresh. Now, Costello, that's, like I said, that's people thinking, assuming, anticipating. There's been zero confirmation. Like, I think it's out of gray box, or white box, or whatever. I also like how I lose the missions, like some of them go away and come back. Yeah, Costello. And it'll, at the very least, it will go on sale during Defense Con. Come on. Update. Why is my list not updating? Hunter, probably. They do like to do price increases for those. All right, Dankus got it. It's like we're just waiting for one or two other people to get it. Yeah, Lonix, no worries. I do like the Intrepid. Hey, serious. Right. You know, Costello, I can believe that. Or not? Come on. You know you can reset for me. Oh, serious? Are you talking about the Golem? It's all right. It's a nice starter mining ship. Lord, if you can, please share again. I was in menu. That whole grayed out thing is so nice. Oh, believe me, guitars, I feel you. And you know we're gonna get another fighter, another straight to flyable fighter, because we got to. It's just how things go. Luna, I plan to. I would like to, as soon as I get all this finished. Wow, or not. Hmm. I don't know why mine isn't updating. Well, Michael, that is exactly what the Ironclad will be. Thank you, Lord. Just gonna make sure everybody else got it. You know, Rhino, that is true, and you've got plenty of space for handheld boxes. Paul, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, Lonix, the servers are huge now. Lord, we grayed out. Costello, I sure am. You got it, Lonix. Let me know when you're in game. I'll send you the party invite. All right, gonna send you that party invite, Lonix. soon as I get to the L's. There we go. Now, do I have the mission yet? Does it like me? No? All right, Lonix, you'll just have to grab the mission once it pops up. I don't know if I just need to do a quick relog or what. You see, Michael, I've got a whole bunch of Ds in buyback. I've actually got some LTI concept Ds. All right. Ooh. Wonder how many of those I can take in a time. Gonna find out. All right, so Lonix, once this completes for you, I need you to go to your journal for me and make sure that you actually got the rep for it. You want to go to journal. Although that is a good sign. But go to journal. At the very bottom, there'll be a pyro supply mission thing. And that's what you want to check. $200. Okay, all right. You're good then. All right. They are tracking. Hey, that fixed it for me. Yeah, the 2800 is the one that you're going to be aiming for. So I'll just keep sharing this. Not to be a control freak, but since I've got the cargo, it just makes it a little bit easier. All right, looks like everybody got it. And you'll get a little notification at the top once you get all the stuff for it too. Which is nice. Robin, not yet. Sadly, not yet. I thought it was going to be, but turns out I pulled a Chicken Little. Ooh, Raymond. What kind of pizza are we talking? Now it's working again. Sharing. Someone's not getting it. Done 16. Alright, looks like everybody got it. Man, I tell you, that hunter seemed to love me. I have never seen a single one of them. Raymond, I don't want to sound cold, but what flavor is that? I assume it lets you choose the toppings. And Revenge, you are welcome. And if you want, you can stay in party. Only thing I ask is that if you do stay in party, please God accept the mission. Like, I don't care about the money, it's just when this stays gray, it just makes it so much easier on me. And beggars, we were talking about a med bed earlier in the Pisces for guitar. He was trying to figure out if he should get a Pisces for his alt account. T-Rex!
Torpedo burrito.
Thank you, T-Rex. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. God, I need an icy. I wanted one last night. I thought about driving to the movie theater to get one. And I didn't. I should have. But I was so tired after last night. Thank you, T-Rex. Man, I do need an icy. I do need an icy. Yeah, Lonix, it is one of those really great but subtle quality of life features. All right, just waiting for refresh. Gotcha, Raymond. That does sound nice. So, Robin, if it's in your cargo elevator, like once you send it down, you could just go to the associated TDD or admin kiosk and sell it. Now, If they don't happen to buy it there, you'll have to load it back on your ship and take it somewhere else where they do buy it. Yeah, Lonix, that sounds right. That sounds right. That's 4 missions completed. You need a total of 14. See, the small missions that we're doing give the lowest amount of points, 200. So you need a total of 14 missions knocked out. But it's the most efficient for the amount of SCU. Because for the small missions, you only need 182 SCU of the associated cargo. So 182 copper, 182 corundum. Other ones, ooh, thousands.
Torpedo burrito.
Thank you, Gold. Thank you. You know, he has been getting into his treats a lot lately, and that's partially my fault. Thank you, Gold. Whenever I cook, he goes after his treats. I've got one of those big treat containers, and I keep it on top of the fridge. But I bring it down while cooking because I have to use something to distract him. Otherwise, he gets, you know, cantankerous. Yeah, see, this is the easy part. All you gotta do is make sure you grab it when it pops up. So Corius, two reasons, Corius. The first reason is that I appreciate their honesty. And I know that sounds dumb. It's like saying as long as someone is polite, you can excuse whatever heinous acts that they do, as long as they're nice about it. But I appreciate their honesty. And secondly, their skins were purple. In fact, Corius, while I'm waiting for this mission to refresh, I want to show you something right quick. You see all this rep that I have with Headhunters? This has just been from Supply or Die. I have never done an actual in-game non-event mission for Headhunters. I have got to head contractor from doing the 13 corundum, 13 copper mission and sharing it with people so they can get the skins. Yeah, they have integrity. Like, yes, they're psychopathic drug dealers, but they're honest about it. Like, even in the little trailer, they're like, yeah, we're not the best, but we just want to kind of keep Pyro the way Pyro... Like, they're against Pyro gentrification. And Face, good to see you. And sadly, still no Frog. Because, like, the CFP, like, okay, like, even if they're backed by, okay, like, ignore the whole being backed by Hurston thing. Because sometimes you have legitimate, you know, grassroots movements that just get backed by shady corporations because it aligns with their goals. But they look like a bunch of Dorcases. And that's honestly, that's been a problem in everything sci-fi. Really all settings. It's like the bad guys always look so cool. Like they're dressed to the nines. And then the good guys just look like a whole bunch of dweebus supremacists. Like the good guys just always look like they just came from the dork convention. And I feel like maybe if the good guys could have better styling, then maybe, just maybe, people wouldn't keep siding with the bad guys in video games. And that's Headhorn. Yeah, like Headhunters will team up with whoever. They don't care. They want to keep things the way that it is. I didn't accept one. Okay, no, it's just being... Lord, you might have to do this one. Yeah, right. No, that too. I mean, at the end of the day, just let me, you know, make money. And I went with headhunters again because they got purple. I like purple. I'm a purple people kind of guy. I mean, Horn, that's fair. Man, I feel like the one company that definitely survived any ire was Hugo Boss, you know? You know, Wolf, that's a fair argument. There's a nice Terry Pratchett quote. And it's basically, and I'm gonna rip it apart because it's been a long time since I've read it, but it's basically there are no good guys. There are only evil people on different sides. All right. Also, like, Citizens for Pyro sounds like a homeowners association. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't like homeowners associations. Bishop, you are set then. Hey, Phaedrus. So, Lonix, I think you're the only one that needs it now, so we'll keep going till you get yours finished out. Yeah, Wolf, that makes sense. But yeah, Bishop, you are welcome, buddy. Dude, like, I used to... Okay, a long time ago, I used to work at a pharmacy. And I delivered medicine both for our patients and for hospice patients. And, anyway, I used to get so much hassle on these HOAs. It's like, oh, who are you delivering for? What are you delivering to them? And it's like, I literally cannot tell you that. Like, that's a HIPAA violation, lady. And now I can't leave this at their door because you're snooping around. Yeah, no, I mean, Lonix, once I get yours finished out for the skins, I'm going to grab my whole C and do whole C stuff. Well, Raymond, they're one of those things where you ever hear the phrase, the path to hell is paved with good intentions? That's what HOAs are. They were designed, well, there's multiple reasons, but one of the reasons was to try to keep property values up. Oh, that showed multiples. See, Rhino, I'm not sure what the NAI in I'm not sure what that is, like the British version. But like, you know, there's multiple reasons for them. Like the original reason was to keep property values up by maintaining certain standards. And also they have much more sinister uses, like keeping certain types of people out from neighborhoods. Both, you know what I mean. Like legally and illegally. But whenever you have a group of people that have to come together and try to govern themselves, you always get little mini tyrants. Ah, gotcha, Rhino. Yeah. Like, I'm sure somewhere there's a half-decent HOA. Yeah, like Sinif just said that HOA keeps his neighbor's vines from overtaking houses. But yeah, it's always such a hassle when I had to deal with them. But I just delivered to them. I didn't have to live with them. So, you know, they didn't yell at me for having my truck on the curb or for flying a flag above 6 feet or whatever, or having a house that was blue. Wait, Simple, what? What do you mean? Yeah, Michael, I mean, that's the thing about power. You want to use it. I mean, Lonix, if you want... Okay, Lonix, do me a favor. How many missions do you currently have completed? Like, if you go to history, or if you want to go to the rep thing and show me how many points you have, tell me how far along you are. Wow, I am at 40,000. Yeah. See, Simple, we own... There are 4 cars at our house because 3 of us live here. And I couldn't abide by that. There would be incidents. Well, Lonix, I mean, you're almost halfway there. If you want it, grab it. Dankest, let me turn this one in. And if this one doesn't put you at 2,800, then just relog and join back on me. Although someone's not getting the mission. Yeah, Ben, I think you're going to be good on those refinery orders. Yeah, sure thing, Dankest. I'll wait for you to get it. Get back. Yeah, Lonix, only if you want to. I'm not sure what my cargo situation will be by Monday. But if you want to stick around and keep grabbing this, you're more than welcome to. I mean, if you got to pop somewhere, got to work or whatever, you know, go for it. But I just want to make sure if people want the skins, even if you don't got the ships, that you can at least grab it. Silas, that would be Mr. Goldember. He is the king of keys. Which, Gold, I don't know if you're still around, buddy, but I have a keyboard question for you. Ooh, Jason, now that is a question. I'm gonna say cutlass, but that's me. What are you looking to do with it? I mean, Lonix, I wanna make sure you get it, man. Gold, we have keyboard questions. And my question for you is, okay, so I'm still using the Transformers keyboard that you built for me. I love it. But I think I like the keys on the other one more, or at least the switches, not the keys, the switches on the other one more. Is there anything that I would know or need to do to swap the switches? Because I think I still have the little device that was included with the first one to remove the keycaps, but I've never actually done it before, and I was thinking about maybe swapping the switches on them. So I've been getting a lot of double presses and stuff too, and I'm wondering if it's just my style of typing or what. All right. So Dankist, are you in server now? Also Revenge, that is some swanky armor. Oh, Michael, these are swappable. Unless Gold did solder every single one of them in, which he may have. I do not know. That is why I ask. You know, the phrase "there are no dumb questions" really is true, because the thing is, initially, every question might seem dumb. But it's like, okay, one, someone doesn't know something. They admit that they don't know something, and they're willing to admit that to somebody else to fix not knowing something. It's just, at first, you know, it sounds dumb, but then you have to consider, hold on now. I come from a entirely different background of information and knowledge. You know, while I might know a lot about, I don't know, Star Citizen, I know nothing about 12th century agricultural implements. I mean, Gold, that's fair. And like, it's not super bothersome. I really like the clickety click of the blue one. Oh, it's so nice. It's so satisfying. I mean, Raymond, I feel like he already was, just not officially. And I mean, Gold, the way that I beat up a keyboard, you know. Did you just throw something at me, Revenge? Well, you see, Gold, you're kind of getting me into the world of wanting to build keyboards now. You're spreading your interests. Like, you're right. I think I do really like those tactile keys. Yeah, see, Cryptic, I know, dude, I know so little about football. Like, I know touchdowns, field goals, 2-point conversions. I don't remember when you go for a 2-point conversion. I think there's a fourth down. And then everything else that I know about football, I learned from that one episode of Transformers when Blitzwing kidnapped a football coach for strategy. And he taught him words like zone defense and long bombs, and Blitzwing ended up defeating most of the Autobot forces while just shouting, "How many points do I win?" Now, Rhino, being an American, I am referring to American football. Yeah, Gold, I might order some tactiles. Or swap these. Because honestly, I don't want to really mess with this blue keyboard. This blue keyboard is perfect. Like, it is so nice. So I might find some of the most tactiliest. What is the most tactile switch you would recommend? All right, getting Lonix's scans and getting some rep while we're at it. See, Gold, you might have to talk me through that one more. Like, I can be gentle. I do in-scale stuff. I say that. I've wrecked a few things in in-scale. Yeah, Gold, I don't see... hold on. Gold, let me ask you a question. Level-headed enough. You okay if I just, like, make you a mod right quick? That way you can share links in chat and stuff. Like, I think everyone's been level-headed enough. I've been gentle. I'm gentle. Sometimes. I didn't want to do it without, you know, consulting you. Okay, as long as you promise to abuse the power, that's all I ask. Honestly, I feel like most of the people that I've made mods has just been so you guys can link stuff. Listen, I know I've said this several times, but I really appreciate everyone here being an adult and kind enough to not actually need proper moderation. Like, I think we have put 3 people in timeout ever over the course of all of this. Ever. And one of those was on accident because I hit the wrong button. Yeah, no, Corius, that's fair. Ooh, do they have a sound? No, I'm gonna call it. That is fair. That is fair. I just, you know, not super rough on things unless it's a caterpillar or the corner for the I-30 entrance near my house. All right, sending it down. You see, Michael, like, okay, so the thing about the keyboards, I learned to type on a typewriter when I was a child. And typewriters are a little heavier. And then it got worse because I discovered Medivia, which is a MUD. For those of you who don't know what a MUD is, it is a multi-user dungeon. This is the precursor to MMOs. Imagine a text-based MMO. And that's where I learned to type really, really fast. And it turns out if I hit the key harder, my hand would bounce back faster and make it easier for to type faster. So I have destroyed a lot of keyboards. That's not good. And then Gold built out a custom keyboard that has actually been able to withstand my abusiveness. I mean, Gold only if you want to. Like, I'm A-okay with buying my own. I don't want to take up all your stock, you know. Yeah, Cryptic. Like, I think there's been 2 actual uses of it. I had one guy who was just an obvious troll doing obvious troll stuff, and I will allow trolling because, you know, sometimes it's fun. But this was going way too far. And then I think AJ may have timed out a kid the other day just because he kept trying to get me to say skibidi toilet, and like, I'll say it, whatever, but he was just going a long way out of his way to try to get it said. Ah, yeah. See, Aquarius, I've always been gentle to my controllers. And Lonix, only 4 more missions then, and you'll be good. Yeah, Cryptic. I mean, you know, people come in sometimes and they're like, oh, you know, game is a scam. And I don't think they expect it when we're like, we know. Oh, believe me. Most of us agree. Thank you, Lonix. Because it's like, believe me, nobody feels the pain of Star Citizen more than the people that play Star Citizen. And while we know it's not a scam, sometimes there are management issues, or sometimes there are, you know, a lot of growing pains with this game. Why did I send that up? Yeah, see, Michael, if I could go back to those ancient, like, late 80s, early 90s keyboards that had the proper springs in them. Oh my goodness, oof. I had one that sounded like Sonic the Hedgehog bouncing off a spring every time you hit a key. That was probably the best keyboard I ever had. Yeah, Cryptic, like, I've backed a lot of scams. Turns out I am not good at picking Kickstarters. You guys remember Starforge? You know that game? Yeah, I backed Starforge. Man, do I regret that. God, do I regret that. All right, 3 more to go, Lonix, and then I'm going to hit the road with the whole C. And yeah, guitars, like my dude, I cannot type gently. Like, before I figured out setting up audio filters for my mic, you guys could actually hear me type while streaming. And people would be like, wow, Jack sounds upset. And I wouldn't be. I'd be perfectly fine. I just type very heavy-handed. And my girlfriend makes fun of me, too. She tells me I type like Kermit the Frog being angry on the internet. Which is a little insulting, but... Oh yeah, Wilder, I remember those. Had like boiled egg yolks in them. And you had to clean the little wheels. Because like people always share those like 90s memes. And it's like, oh, here's a tip. Clean the ball on your mouse to you know, keep it from acting funny. No, you don't clean the ball. Clean the little wheels on the inside. Oh yeah, beggars. I have neighbors always got super interested. It's like, now why are you coming up here? It's like, I am delivering medicine. Like, don't you see me in my scrubs? And my car that is labeled, you know, I'm not going to tell you where I worked at, pharmacy. Did that go through? No, Luna, I get that. I get that. I just... Here's the thing, Luna. I'm not a good streamer. Or at the very least, I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. Like, it took me a long time to figure out donation animations, audio filters. Like, I'm not an audio engineer. I don't know how to do a lot of things. I have stumbled my way through the success that I have. Thank you, Bishop. And Lonix, did you get this one? Because we had to abandon all the old ones. I want to make sure you got this one. You are right on the cusp. Then I've got to go find more copper. And yeah, Revenge, like, you don't got to be good at the tech elements, but it would be nice. Lonix, abandon the one that you currently have. Like, clear out all of your accepted missions. One of them got bugged. Oh, gold, I'm sorry. I'm sharing it again now, Lonix. This should fix it. All right, sending. And Lonix, after this one completes, let me know if if the number goes up. Yeah, see, beggars, I'm used to living in poor people locations. Like when I lived in Malvern. The neighborhood that I lived in, our neighbors would sometimes get drunk and come over and steal our light bulbs out of the front porch. Carlist, I have it back for now. It will probably get melted again. I'm not really using it. Okay, what is going on? What is going on? Abandon. Something is funky. Yeah, Carlos, I'm probably not going to keep it. And Luna, that's because I figured out filtering before you came through. I used to get made fun of for it. All right. Lonix, do you currently have any missions? If you do, abandon them. Huh, my cargo isn't coming up. Nice, Raymond. Fusion, there you are. There you are. Just the guy that I wanted to see. Fusion, I think you're in luck, man. I think I have just enough for you. I got just enough copper for sure. I'm sharing some of these missions, so... Come on, I gotta get off here. Lord is on the way to get me more copper, which I greatly appreciate. And I've got to go call in some work orders on the Corundum. But I got just enough if you can jump in. You got it, Lord. And if it could be one of those hour-long quick ones, I would greatly appreciate it. Fusion, I'm actually on Australia. Corius, I'm more excited for the golem than I am the Geo. And Lord, I will pay you greatly too. Well, Fusion, if you want, send me a friend request once you get to the main menu, and then you can just join on me. I think I've got space. Let me double check. My God, I think I have one space left on my friends list right now. I think I can fix that. Oh, God, I always feel bad about deleting people. Because it's like, even if I've never played with them before, I still feel bad about it. Could I... There we go. All right. All right, yeah, Fusion, if you can, join on me. Yeah, Corius, I just, I don't want people to think that I got upset with them or whatever, or... I mean, I'm just signing a response when no response has been given, obviously, but still. You got it, Fusion. But yeah, no, the golem is nice. The head is proprietary. It's bespoke. You can't swap it. You can put mods on it, but you cannot swap it. But the bags are super easy to swap, which is nice. It's also very zippy, very peppy. Give me another drink while I wait. Come on, helmet. There we go. Now, Paul, that is fair. It's definitely a, requires a support ship if you want to be able to bedlog. Which you could do with a C2. Fusion, that's fine. You don't actually have to be here. All you have to do is be in party and accept the missions. So, I'm going to send you a party invite. And then you just accept the missions as they pop up. There we go. Holy crap! Gold! Holy crap, man! Holy crap! Gold! And he got the Wookiee! Thank you, Gold. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, I don't choose the Wookiee. The Wookiee chooses who it wants to go with. Thank you so much, Gold. I will. I promise not to embezzle that for quesadillas. For Transformers, I will use that on keys. Because I do like my tactile keys. They are incredibly nice. Thank you so much, Gold. And I do, man, those are the sweetest switches I've ever typed on. No, guitars, I do prefer, believe me, out of everything here, I definitely prefer the burrito over the Wookiee. Oh, believe me, Dankus, sometimes it is so hard not to embezzle stuff. Oh, Phaedrus, I like the RAM too. And I did actually get a new mouse. I got a mouse yesterday, or day before yesterday. That one I did replace. I got a 502. 502X. And because of Waffle, it is now covered in fur. Because he likes to sit on my mouse. Seriously, thank you so much, Gold. I mean, you know, Luna, I could always set it. Like, Stream Elements does give you the option to like set certain animations for certain price points, and I'm not a big fan of that. I feel like it should be all random for all of them, so there's no like price gated thing. You know, Chorus, I haven't really got to test it yet. I spent very little time in 4.1, mostly because I've been doing this. Hey, speak of the goat. Thank you, Davey. Thank you. See, now I can get me a quesadilla to go with my keys. Maybe I could get a quesadilla. Sorry, I know that was terrible. Thank you, Davey. And actually, yeah, now Gold is the guy to ask about keycaps. Switches, keycaps, keyboard things. But yeah, see, Chorus, I'm an idiot. I actually like to wear all my my shiny gear. I've actually been lucky. Out of all the times that I've died, I've actually recovered all of my gear so far in 4.0. But right now, instead of wearing my subscriber gear, I'm wearing the Stitcher armor because honestly, the Stitcher armor is just very... Oh, Raymond, there's quiet switches. I like the tickety tap. Tickety tap. Oh, Ken. Thank you, Ken. Thank you. I'm excited for the item recovery. Oh, yeah, Luna. That one, okay, so Luna, I don't know if you know the story behind the goat. But a long time ago, two people in cutlasses tried to, pirate me at SMO 18. And I'm going back to the outpost to try to grab repairs and figure out what to do. And one of them decides that they're going to take the pad in front of me to keep me from landing and repairing. So I decided to drive on through them. Because, like, they already shot at me.
By the beards of antiquity.
Thank you, Motherfig. Thank you. Hey, Drop. Thank you for that, Motherfig. But anyway, I ran through through cutlasses. Just swatted them with my caterpillar. And I thought I was fine. However, these two wieners decided to report me to CIG for pad ramming. Even though they had attacked me first. And I got suspended for 3 days. So, being the ultra-capitalist that I am, I decided, you know what? Instead of sulking about it, what if I made money off of the incident? So I turned it into a donation animation. So yeah, I had to take a break from Star Citizen for 3 days, but I made money off of it, so who's the real winner? Also, Hector, good to see you. I say ultra-capitalist, I feel like I give away 90% of my money in this game. Yeah, Lord. Yeah. Man. I haven't seen a Greasy video in a while. Honestly, Rhino, I think I spent 3 days playing Derail Valley. mean, you know, Guapo, I thought it was a wienery move, but like I said, it gave me a vacation. I played Derail Valley on stream for 3 days. I love Derail Valley, man. Listening to my little radio, driving trains, trying not to derail in the valley. And Lonix, I'll wait, but you should have the skins, man, if you check it on the website. And Fusion, if you can hear me, at some point I'm gonna have to go up to the refinery center and get some corundum out because I've had some churning. Lonix, you're golden. You are golden. Right, El Guapo, that's it. Like, you shot at me, and then you're gonna deny me the pad. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm the bigger dude in this. Not like maturity-wise. Definitely not maturity-wise, but size-wise, because the Caterpillar is big, and it freight trains through a lot of stuff. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, Raymond, I'm not... Oh, God, I would have to care more. And Lonix, I don't know if you want to, like, if you want to stay in party, the only thing I ask is if you do stay in party, just keep accepting the mission. Because that way I know who all has it. Or that everybody that needs it has it. Oh, I'm drinking it, Luna. Lonix, you are welcome. You are welcome, buddy. Low on corundum here, that's fine. And Fusion, how many do you need? If you could check for me right quick, go to journal at the bottom, pyro resupply. Tell me what this number is right here. Like if you hit 2800, you're good. And I know we haven't got there yet. I just don't want to know what that number is. 1370. Okay, so you're about halfway there. All right. Good deal. Good deal. That works out. Oh yeah, Lord. I'm close, all right. I'm close to hitting 2800. What is my rep? What is my headhunter's rep now? Good God. You know, okay, here's the goofy thing. I had never even seen a headhunter. I have not been to Pyro since this whole stupid event started. Like, the headhunters love me, and I've never even seen one. Never even seen one. Someone's not getting pushed. Okay, well, if Fusion got it, then I will send it down. Because that's the one that matters the most right now, is Fusion getting them. And once we get Fusions out of the way, I'm done. I'm going to go haul something. I have not left my hangar in, like, the whole stream. Ooh, that's my last bit of big corundum. I'll have to go pull it out of the, what do you call it? Yes, Raymond. Because it doesn't split the rep, apparently. Everyone gets the same amount of rep. So if they wanted to stay in party and just keep accepting these, like, okay, I've done 35 of these just today only. So if you really wanted that headhunters rep, gee golly boy, this is the way to do it. Hello, darkness, my old friend. And after this one, I'll have to go and grab the corundum off a ship.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Luna. Thank you. I will. Oh gosh, I really will. Thank you. Okay, so my orders. Well, it's not really an exploit, Raymond, because we're still doing the work. We've just prepped the work beforehand. But, yeah, no, my orders from the taco truck have been getting a little bit more expensive. Because my dog is a master at begging and looking sad. Because she never actually... She doesn't get in your face. She just does the thing where she hangs out at the corner. It's like, oh... Wow, that looks like good food you have there. I wish I knew what good food was like. Nah, man, Fusion, you ain't got to worry about it. This is all free, buddy. No strings attached. I want to make absolutely clear that nobody has to give me money or any sort of compensation or anything at all for anything involved with this. I'm just annoyed because of how buggy this event is. And I want people to get the skins. Because in between cargo issues...
To a new friendship!
Thank you, Rhino.
I need someone for maintenance to get the ventilation control. Ping me when
Thank you,
get
man.
there.
And I think... God, that makes me so sad. I think Stream Elements finally fixed the issue with the spam. Because that should be repeating like 5 times now, and it's not. And that kind of makes me sad. I miss when it would spam it over and over and over. Oh yeah, we got plenty of corundum. Do I? Okay, no. Thank you, Rhino. And Fusion, I do appreciate that. I appreciate it greatly. And why? What's going on here? Thank you so much. Oh yeah, Davey. That's the thing. I have been... Like, whenever I go to the taco truck, I usually just get her, like, a little plate of chicken. So it's just chicken and nothing else. That way she's not getting onion or... you know, the bad stuff. Dakist. Thank you, Dakist. And I eat, like, very rarely, every now and then, I will grab a Jarritos. Or Squirt if they have it. Sometimes he has squirt, sometimes he doesn't. But I drink about maybe 2 sodas a year.
I need someone from maintenance to get the ventilation control.
Like, I drink usually nothing but water. Or, you know, an icy, but Taco Truck doesn't exactly have ices. Thank you, Dankest. And Fusion, I am headed back. And yeah, El Guapo, I'm kind of sad about that. Like, there was a time Gold did like a 20 member donation thing. And that went for like 30 minutes, you know? Binks, I'm going to give it right after I finish getting Fusion skins out of the way. But I don't think it's going to come today. I thought it would. I thought it was going to happen this whole week. But looks like I was wrong. Am I going the wrong way? No gold. No gold. Now hold on. Remember, it's not spamming it anymore. They adjusted it, which is honestly kind of sad. Yeah, see, El Guapo, that makes me really sad because I just miss hearing "by the beards of antiquity" over and over, or Satan from Star Trek doing the whole "a toast to a new friendship." You guys ever want to watch a wild episode of animated Star Trek? There is an episode where they go to like the center of the universe and end up on this planet with like a satyr, and he is all super duper friendly and whatnot. And it turns out that like he's,
Welcome.
what do they call him? Asmodeus Beelzebub. And basically he used to hang out with humans back in the early days and pal around, but things went south and he's regretted it ever since.
Your
And
vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
it's basically like all of the gods of our previous past were just aliens hanging out with humans, palling around. And it's like, what a novel concept for Star Trek animated, but man, there are some wild lines in it. Oh, Luna, yes. I actually have the complete series of animated Star Trek on Laserdisc. Hey, Disco. Oh, good to hear you got cleared for driving.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following
Unless, you know,
location.
you wanted a few extra days off, then boo.
Please visit us again.
But yeah, Luna, it's from, I believe it's 70s. There's actually a lot of callbacks to the animated series in Lower Decks that I didn't find out about until after I had, you know, watched Lower Decks and then went back to go see things in that. All right.
By the beards of antiquity.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, thank you, Gold. Thank you, man. See, that's even more generous now, because you don't get the spam, and I know the spam is glorious. Oh, believe me, I know the spam is glorious. Here, I can... I can grit him. That way you don't do the whole thing. Revenge. Hey, Clive. Good to see you. Yeah, that's it, Rhino. That's it. And it's fun. It is fun. There are some... There's some wacky episodes, but it is very fun. Paul, Laserdisc was a huge failure. Well, I say that. It was popular for a while, but it was more expensive. Definitely more expensive than VHS. Really, its only claim to fame was quality. Because when it came out, which was 1978, the quality was unparalleled. And for a while, it was actually better than DVD. But DVDs got better. They got cheaper. And it turns out people didn't like having to flip a movie over halfway through it, or, God forbid, you know, putting in 2 to 3 discs for a longer movie. Which I will say, I do welcome the intermission that I get with Laserdisc, but there's a reason it didn't stick around. Now, it was great in Japan. Japan loved it. It carried on in Japan for a long while. But, yeah, we scaled back dramatically, and they ended Laserdisc production October of 2000, I believe, for discs. So that means I can never get Shrek on Laserdisc.
Toast to a new friendship.
There he is. There's the Star Trek Satan. Thank you, Davey. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. Well, you see, Paul, I actually found a Laserdisc player in the trash one day. Okay, I was dumpster diving behind the school. Because I had a friend who worked in IT. And he told me that the ROTC program was getting rid of all their flight sticks. So I could grab some flight sticks. So I'm in the trash looking for them all. And I found a Laserdisc player. And admittedly, that's where it belonged, but, you know, I took it home. And turns out I actually already had a Laserdisc. I had bought what I thought was the soundtrack to The Birdcage. But it was actually the movie on Laserdisc, so I started buying and collecting Laserdisc movies, and I have a huge collection. Seriously, thank you. I want you guys to know that I really do appreciate you hanging out with me, talking to me, helping to make Star Citizen go down easier. Lucian, that's it. Because I think one of the other aliens was like, you may have known him by Lucian or Beelzebub. No, Gold, I get it, man. Like, there's just certain formats that really appeal for certain people, you know? Like, a lot of people still want an 8-track. Well, I've got an 8-track player. Believe me, it don't get used. Hey, Roho! All right. Right, Arcturus? Oh my god. Not to mention, a lot of my 8-tracks are dying on me now. Like, I've bought a whole bunch from this flea market, and they'll last about one time, and then spool themselves up. And I made the mistake of opening up an 8-track. Never again. Oh god, never again. And, you know, Arcturus, I do miss that about music. Back in the day, like, you couldn't just turn a song on and skip to whatever thing you wanted to. Like, you had to manually do it. Like, you had to buy an album and listen to the album. Like, music was so much more involved than it is now. Or like a record. Yeah, you can skip to the song if you know which one it is. You gotta, you know, drop it in between the little spaces on the record. But you know, you had to invest much more energy into it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate how much we have music on demand now because I don't have to have my old CD case from high school, which I still do because I never grew up. Yeah, see, Bishop, I didn't get to go to a mall until I was 16. Because Mom didn't feel like driving me half an hour to the next town over where there was a mall. And honestly, I wouldn't know what to do with myself anyway. Our Saturdays were for driving to the county line to buy 30 packs of beer. Not a mile more. I mean, Bishop, they existed during my time. I just didn't get to utilize them. Gosh, I still got cargo coming. Yeah, Arcurious. Malvern was in a dry county. So we had to cross the county line to buy beer. So that was our Saturday trip, and I always enjoyed going because if I went with her and helped her load the beer, I got a chocolate bar. So that was my Saturday chocolate bar from Jean's Liquor. Right, Raven? I was almost an OSHA video. Hold on, was that all we had left over? Oh, silly me. I could have waited on that. Well, you know, Drop Hammer, at the time, she drove a Mitsubishi Mighty Max, which didn't have a CD player. It had a cassette player. So, we had to listen to cassettes. All right. Like, I know I've said this a lot, but, you know, my first concert was the Monkees. And even then, it was only half of them. It was, Davy Jones and, Mickey Dolenz. Well, yeah, Arcurious. I mean, that's the thing. You know, you want your parents to love you, and you want to be useful. You know, in the words of Thomas the Tank Engine, a really useful engine. I mean, I was near Davy Jones' microphone. I don't know if he had a locker. They played out of college, so I don't know if they gave him a locker. I did watch him get chased off the stage by some lady, though. He was halfway through his song and he stopped singing because she climbed up on stage and was chasing him. Said she'd waited like 30 years for a kiss and she was going to get it now. And watching that poor little old man run across the stage while some poor college kid doubling as campus security tried to stop her. Well, Pollitt did, but there was an asterisk. While Prohibition ended in the 30s, what they did as a caveat is they left it to individual counties. So while a state might not have prohibition, they left it to each individual county or parish in the state to decide if they had prohibition or not. The county that I originally come from, Hot Spring County, had prohibition up until last year. They finally did away with it in 2024. And then, like, the county that Caddo Valley is in, they ended theirs about 12, 13 years ago. But there are lots of counties all over Arkansas and various other states that are still dry counties. You got it, Fusion. I'm just waiting for the next mission. Drop, you probably saw the same ones I did then. When did you see yours? Because mine was like 2002. Yeah, Ken, like, I'm bad about using filler words. Things like that. Wipe out some of this change, shall we? Ooh, that's Bex. I'm gonna actually have to start paying attention to the small boxes. You know, Dankus, it does. There's this little German restaurant I used to go to. And they had this wife-husband duo that would sing. They'd play tuba, accordion, and sing. And he had this song. And I'm pretty sure it's been, you know, recycled for everywhere. But basically, it was just repeating a chorus of, in whatever town there is no beer. That's why we gotta drink it here. I remember that, Arcturious. Or, like, you remember those, like, little mini CDs that would play, like, 30 seconds of a show? Or, like, 30 seconds of a song? Oh, what were those called? Like, hit clips? Man, I remember hit clips. I think there was one of those on a state sale the other day. And I felt myself getting old. Can I make it to 50,000? Can I make it to 50,000? Let's find out. Probably not. Maybe. I don't want to. I want to go fly a ship so bad. I think this is going to be the only stream where I have actually gotten into Star Citizen and not flown a ship. What? Okay, what are you guys doing out here? That's it, Randir. Yeah. It was that song, but instead of heaven, it was always like Mount Ida or Malvern or Bismarck. Lot of polka. You ever watch a redneck get super drunk and try to do the chicken dance? I have. No? What? What is this? If I type... Okay. Something is going on. I guess I have to go find it manually instead of typing it in. That's fine. Sorry. Drop hammer. Let me put it like this, man. I went to an estate sale, and they had copies of Command and Conquer on CD-ROM. How do you think I felt? You know, Arcturious, I actually have a CD of their polka music, and it's mostly just polka versions of regular songs. But it's good stuff. Really enjoy them. Disco, you're good. I know you got things to do. Gold, worthless gold. Whatever, I'll just grab these big things of corundum. Fusion, how close are you? Wow, my money is slowly going up. It really is, Arcturious. Especially when the T-tops are out and you've got Bob Seger blasting over the radio. All right, just 2 more missions then, and you're good. And this should be the one of those 2 missions. Like, I get why people love motorcycles. I just... Knowing the luck of myself, my father before me, I need a cage. So, I'll keep it to the T-tops. Hey, you are welcome, man. And this should be the last one for you. And then I am crawling in a ship. I am doing at least 1 run today before I leave. Because I don't want to spend this entire thing in my hangar. Oh yeah, Arcturious. I've seen a lot of those. I've seen a lot of those. Yeah, Randir, I feel that. I mean, shoot, you know, driving an MR2 in Arkansas is requesting to be the doorstop on somebody's Dodge Ram. All right, that should be it. That should be the last one for Fusion. And then anything left over, we will use for... I know somebody needed it. And Lord, worst comes to worst, I'll just give you all my leftover copper corundum. Because I know you want the rep. Hey, you are welcome. Raymond, sometimes. Call culturally in Arkansas, a lot of people hate small cars
Welcome.
and will
to
go
the
out of their
ASOC
way
vehicle
to ride
retrieval
on them
system.
or endanger them or roll coal on them. I've actually had, back in the day when I had my previous MR2, a lot of people would position a truck right in front of me and then roll coal to put me in like a big smog cloud so I couldn't see anything. And that hasn't happened yet with this one. I just got it, but people hate tiny cars.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
So you have to drive defensively, and if you've got someone on your bumper, you got to make sure you can get away. Which, I mean, good old Mr. 2's got plenty of oomph for that, but driving defensively is definitely
Please visit
an
us
art.
again. Goodbye.
And like I said, that's in Arkansas. That doesn't go for all of America. But here, you drive a big truck or an SUV. Anything else is just silly. Oh, Luna, it's very American. Well, you see, Silas, the thing about coal rolling is usually when you do it, other people might not only like it, but also do it as well. And they don't roll coal on other trucks. You roll coal on people that you're pretty sure aren't going to or can't fight back. And it's been a long time since I've carried, but... yeah, gold, like... you know, it's not good for your engine. I feel like a lot of the popular modifications for vehicles are things that are just not good for your vehicle. Like the Carolina Squat. All right, what are we going to run? We want to run some FS tonight? Why not? Why not run some FS tonight, you know? Where does FS tonight even go? Actually, it's been a long time since I've done trade. Where does Hephaestus Night go? Yeah, that's a huge risk. Why not? Yeah, gold. Like, you know, I get it for, you know, wanting power. But just to, like, smoke cloud somebody like this is Mario Kart. Yeah, right. Oh, it's only 10 million. What could go wrong? Hey, Gold, do you remember when there was that big, like, eBay thing? It was like a cold air chip. Oh, hold on. I gotta summon the ship. What am I doing? It was like a cold air chip.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
And basically, it just tricked your car and you're running a lot richer. But it was always advertised as, you know, giving you more horsepower.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
I don't know where that is.
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome.
Hey,
to the
Golden.
ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Also, Slayin, I don't know if you're still here, man. I don't remember if I said hi. So I was gonna ask you how you were going with the winnings, but
That's Star Citizen, baby.
Please visit
I mean, it's only 10 million, you know?
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
It's only 10 million. You know, like, I expected to, like, grab the ship and I don't know, just not have it load or take the cargo but not give me the money at the end point. I didn't think it would fail on me before I ever got the ship. What? You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna go investigate. I'm gonna go investigate the docking ports. No, Luna, I get it. I had a friend in high school who had a Jeep Wrangler. And, that thing spent more time in the garage being worked on than it did on the road. Is it in my hangar? Maybe we can recover this after all. And say it, I'm glad to hear that, man. You know, Raven, I might risk taking this thing to checkmate. Why not? You know, that could be fun. You guys want to see me take 10 million and invest tonight? Checkmate? Well, Rhino, I was thinking it was going to go to the docking port. Because, you know, it's a whole sea. I mean, Wolf, you're welcome to. I mean, you know, Discord might get better. It might get better. It could. It could get better. Well, you see, Rhino, I landed extended, but I guess it decided to pack me up.
Landing successful. Launch sequence complete.
Come on. Come on. Oh, I gotta go put the skin on it, too. Looks terrible, skinless. I mean, lying more like the wrong way. I can't seem to put my landing gear up. That's fine. We are extending, right? Okay, there we go. Yeah, Lion, I'm about to make a mistake. And I know I'm going to make the mistake. There's this old proverb. The bear that sees the trap cannot be caught. The problem is, I'm a really dumb bear. Well, Disco, I haven't got to haul in like 2 days, you know? Well, here I am. Here I am. Come on. I am in the area. Yeah, Rhino, that's what I was going to try. Well, that seems to have updated something. Oh, I bet it just ate my cargo. I bet it just ate my cargo. Oh, I bet it did. I bet it did. You know what? I'm going to call for it. I mean, gold, I've tried that before, but... Hmm. You guys think I broke it? Yeah, Paul, you might be right. You might be right. I guess I could plug my phone in while I wait. I guess there are quite a few people at Pyro. Actually, how many people are at Pyro? Ooh, 66 in the server. A lot of people at Pyro. Well, at least we've gone to the unable to transfer. So maybe it'll update in a little bit. All right. Well, we're getting a message at least. Give it a second. Give it a second. It probably thinks I'm still moving. We are coupled. Still can't lift my landing gear. Nah, Raymond, as long as you're in the cube, you're good to go. But as slow or as much as it's trying to catch up, it might think that I'm still moving. So I'm going to give it a little bit of time to understand that I've come to a full and complete stop. Which might still take a few minutes. We're going to see what happens. Come on. Come on, Star Citizen. You can do this. Ooh. There is a guy. Who might have the 8 pillars that I need. I did something. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna move the ship just a little bit. Maybe we're not moving now. In fact, I have locked the mouse. We are coupled. Hey, Lance. You know, maybe I should have gone to like Terra or Magnus with less people, so that way the ATC wouldn't be as screwy. Well, you know, Paul, it looks like I'm about to lose 10 million. What if we just gave nature a little nudge? You know, Gold, that's not a bad idea. Let's give it a whirl, shall we? We'll retract back into our protective shell. Then extend once again. Okay, now it says it's waiting for extension. Come on. Come on. I feel like they're pretty extended. Yeah, they're about as extended as they're gonna get.
Star Star Citizen, baby.
Oh. Oh. Oh, darkness, my old friend. I bought the whole sea again. Ah. Oh, Golden, I am sorry. What happened, man?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Now,
system.
Rhino, let me ask you this. If I try to pop it in my hangar, will it actually go to the docking port instead of trying to use it up here?
Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the... Please visit us.
I mean, you know, gold, it's only 10 million. What's 10 million between friends? Okay, so we'll go to port. Okay. Well, you know, Paul, I actually did put in a Zap Brannigan emote. I don't know if that qualifies as a That Star Citizen baby, but it's close enough. Here, Revenge, if you don't mind. Why didn't... You know what? Whatever. No, Golden, it's still a lot of money. I'm just... what's the word?
Hello. How can
Playing
you
it
set
cool so I don't cry.
systems on?
Hey, Gaja.
Docking launch complete.
Check this, my old friend. Why have I bought the ship again? I dreamed about it as I was sleeping. I lost my cargo and now I'm weeping. You know, Pyro, I can't help but notice that there's another ship there. I thought the whole point of this cargo deck thing was it was supposed to avoid stuff like this. Yeah, Luna, right from the start. Right from the gosh darn start. What is this? I shouldn't be... You know what? Maybe I can sneak in, like, on the corner. I mean, that's not my ship, is it? Because that one actually has cargo on it. Okay, I'm in the square. Do we have to... Okay, we're definitely in the square. Yes, Wolf, I am. And there better not be a queue. I got a timer going. I'm definitely in the square. think I'm disturbing his loading? Back out just to make sure. Oh, I just got the unable to transfer thing. Stationary. I'm a good noodle. And Revenge, you'll get poofed if you go over there, man. We are stationary within... You know what? I'm going to give it 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Which is probably longer than I should. Well, cheesy ain't much of a party. Looks like his cargo is not moving. I wonder if I am obstructing his cargo. Because I feel like we are fairly close. You know, let's just give him room. Golden, I don't think so. There's a good chance that I already lost it. Oh, no one on ship, huh? So it assigns me this. Even though there's nobody on the ship. Okay. That's cool. We'll just try to get closer to the center and see if that does something for us. All right, we are aligned. Things are locked. We cannot move. We are definitely stationary. Oh, Gold, I can't. They did that new update, remember? Where if you try to get inside a ship in Armistice, it poofs you out. Otherwise, I totally would. Like, it is, for all intents and purposes, invincible from any sort of FPS action. I don't know if her shields are down. I guess we can find out. Where are they? No, their shields are up. Yeah, with a tractor beam, their shields would have to be down. Hey, that's green. That's better than what we've been getting, right? Come on. Luna, it's very sad. It's very sad. I don't think that Avenger is going to be able to outthrust a whole sea. Ooh, Arcturus, I imagine. Oh, you got that poofed. Good job, Dankest. Now, maybe I could take the center of the loading area. Maybe that'll work. Right about there. We'll just give it time. Give it time. I guess we can talk about our feelings. Something tells me I'm losing 10 million. I mean, like, I've already lost it, but holy, oh, what do you mean enter the? I'm in the. I am out of the loading area. I am entering the loading area. The loading area is now green. Crimson I can, but I think I have to wait for this to expire, which is only a minute and 10 seconds from now. Something tells me I've lost this card. Well, you know, Gold, once upon a time, playing D&D, I had a character named Leonard Winkerbean. He was an 87-year-old wizard, and he knew one spell, and that was Summon Mount. This was during Pathfinder. And basically, Summon Mount would give you a horse for an hour. And it was ruled that it was the same horse, so basically he would just summon the aspect of that horse, and whenever he summoned it, some poor jerk somewhere lost a horse. And that horse, oh man, that horse was... Let me tell you guys how useful a horse is, like having the spell Summon Mount. Because, you know, not only is it a mode of transportation, it's cover. It is trap detection. Why spend like a second level spell to tell you that there are traps in the area when you can spend a first level spell and detect the traps by sending the horse forward? It's cover. Goblins hate horses. And, you know, it's also food in a pinch. It's a get out of jail free card, sometimes literally, because you go, hey, how did that horse get there? I need a new cell. And then you leave. Okay. Did I get a new one? I don't feel like I got a new one. Oh, I'm sure they are, Crimson. But yeah, I started the game with 20 scrolls of Summon Mount and a child's first spell book. And just pretty much every single situation I was in, it's like, how do I apply a horse to the situation? How do I do that? How do we apply a horse? And I know that sounds more like a sorcerer, you know, having limited spells, but that was the whole point. Was, you know, seeing how you could apply a really bad wizard with only 1 or 2 spells to just about any situation. Guys, I think I lost my cargo. I think I just lost... $10 million. Well, maybe. Hold on. It's fresh. Oh, Paul, thank you, man. You ain't gotta do that. I mean, shoot, I think I've got everything that I could ever want on my account right now. Thank you, Paul. I will use it abusively with the Hull C. Thank you, Paul. I probably won't run Hephaestonite with the Hull C. And Ector, I don't know if Alt F4 will actually help. Honestly, I think it might just be because I'm at Pyro and the systems are slammed right now for Pyro. I'm going to sit here for a hot minute. Or restart this timer. Not going to move at all. Yeah, Gold, like, I'm not a big fan of PETA. I find it to be a cause for a cause more than advancing the cause of animals, especially when they actually serve lobster at their fundraisers. Not a huge fan. I've seen a lot more individuals and causes on the ground advancing ethical treatment of animals. And usually that's how it goes too. You know, a lot of major organizations who started fighting for things kind of lose their way once they get really big. Because they start having, you know, brands to protect. And then money has to go to advertising for awareness. And like if you're running a charity or some sort of non-profit, like once you start having to put money in advertisement, maybe you've gotten too big. You know, Luna, I think I remember that story. Also, I'm so sorry. Guys, I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think I'm gonna get my cargo. Paul, thank you. Thank you for making up for my idiocy. I like that it shows you how far away these other ships are. I like that the wheels are inside the Ursa Medevac. Yeah, Gold. Like, I mean, sometimes you gotta intervene, you know? Like, it turns out even wild animals will sometimes take care of another animal or, you know, do something for another animal. It's human nature to do that as well. I mean, as much as we have impacted, you know, environments and ecology, sometimes doing something is the best thing you can do.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate.
Yeah? Yeah, you gonna store me? You're gonna do it. I dare you. I dare you to store me. You know, Gold, you're right. Let's try spinning. That is a good trick. Thank you, Lord. And Lord, if you want the excess cargo, if nobody else needs it, I will send it your way later on. Once we've confirmed they're not, you know, going live tonight. Yeah, I don't think spinning worked. It's so sad. Okay. Okay, what about Terra Magnus, huh? What's a good run for Terra Magnus? I'll try going there. You don't think they'll try to sneak it in as a live candidate? Oh, goody goody gumdrops. You know what? I just try one more time. Hey, beer. Not a whole lot. I just lost 10 million. Because the Hull C is a perfectly working ship. It has never had issues at all. Yeah, you know, Mother Fig, you're right. Okay. I should do that. Why am I getting this bug again? Okay, there we go. Well, we'll go do that. I'll try doing the Magnus to Everest mission, the only one that I have for my rank. And then I'm gonna wrap it up. Yeah, Rhino, there's only one mission at my current rank, and that is Magnus to Everest for some reason. And obviously I can't see it until I'm back in comm range, so we'll just enjoy a chill little drive out to Magnus. Yeah, Bishop, have a good one, man. I'm honestly gonna call it as soon as I get done here. I'm in hell. I'm in hell and I cannot leave.
Let's Star Citizen, baby.
You know what? I might just go ahead and leave now. I might just go ahead and leave now. Beer, this is live. This is not 4.1. You guys would understand if I just went ahead and called it a wash, right? You know, Archurious, dinner sounds so good. Dinner sounds so good. Yeah, I think I'm going to go now. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Yeah, I'm gonna get in the car. Go grab an icy. Cry a little bit. And, feel better. So. And order those switches. Order those switches. So, yeah. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I apologize we didn't get to do any trucking there. Hopefully we can Monday. Oh, thank you, Phaedrus. Thank you. I'm gonna go have a quesadilla. Thank you so much, Phaedrus. I'm gonna go take the tops out. I think it's warm enough now. Go get me a quesadilla and icy. Try not to cry. And, yeah. I've got D&D tomorrow, so if you guys need me, just reach me over on Discord. We will be back at this on Monday. Hopefully we can actually do some trucking then. I think we are all done doing the skins. So. Have a good night. Please enjoy your weekend. Drink some water for me. And as always, until next time, keep on trucking. Have a good night, guys.
By the beards of antiquity. By the beards of antiquity.